Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today, Thursday, September 25th, with our customer success webinar. Super happy to be with you guys. Always happy to be with Helen, my wing person, as you all know. So, Helen, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Glad to
Awesome.
be here.
Awesome. So, we have a great set of topics today. And so, we're really pleased that you guys joined us. We're going to take a look at some deep target news out there in the industry. We're going to take a look at a couple of industry spotlight articles that would be very uh, insightful for you as well. Then Helen's going to drop into Helen's Hints, the most favorite part of our session, which includes top 10 digital marketing basics. So get your pencils out, pens, uh, and so forth, and take some notes here on the top 10. See, be really good. And then we're going to look at really two amazing overall case studies, which are seeing phenomenal results. So let's get started. First of all, I want to draw your attention. The customer success webinar next month in October on the 23rd is actually going to be a panel discussion. We're going to have Elena Urgood from Lebanon, VP of Marketing there, Jen McEwen, um, the VP of Marketing at Levo, and talk about their success in digital marketing, what they're doing, and so forth. It's going to be really insightful. I think you guys would love it. And so please plan to join that as well. Make sure you've signed up for it. Okay. Deep Target in the news. So we have a couple of articles. So Preetha, our CEO, is out there in the industry, traveling and meeting and talking and writing on a bunch of topics. This one in particular is related to transforming data into strategy, and it's a great article, and it's focused on data. So I'm going to just kind of give you that insight. We've got the link here embedded. You can go to it on Credit Union Times and read about it. Great work from Preetha. She also has another one out. This is called From Data Hoarders to Data Winners. And this is in Business Insight Journal. And once again, a predominant topic is related to data, how to utilize data and how to turn it into a gold mine, if you will, as well. So now we're going to look at our financial industry spotlight. So I've got just a couple of articles here that I draw attention to. This one was back in July, and it's all about data analytics. And it really talks about digital maturity is a growth strategy. So improving retention with proactive engagement marketing, running always on campaigns. You can think deep target there that respond to real-time needs, certainly, and then increasing revenue through more effective cross-sell campaigns. So all those things are top of mind with us. I hope they're top of mind with you guys. These are some great articles to look into. Uh, Singing the same song related to data. Okay. And then I can't help for you guys who come each month, I have to throw this one back in. It came out in May, so we looked at it late May. And it's all about the generational differences and life events that face each different generation. And that helps you in your targeting your audiences. So be aware of these different life events that are happening. And of course, there's a multitude of others that you can focus in on. But each of these gives you nice big blocks of items that your customers or members, account holders need help with. And help you pinpoint your targeted audiences. Okay.
And David, on that, I'd like to say something to think about as you're setting up campaigns, particularly target by rule or using predictive model. We
Exactly.
always think about the low end. We're like, okay, I don't want to advertise to anybody under 18, but I also think about the high end too. Does it make sense to send a mortgage out to somebody that's 75 years old? Maybe
Yeah, that's
they
right.
can buy
That's
it,
right.
maybe they're interested in it, but what's the likelihood of that? So think about,
Yeah,
that top end too, because I think that's important.
exactly. Oh, good. Thank you, Helen. Great comment. Okay. And if you need thoughts on that, let us know. We've been helping all of our customers with generational targeting over the years for sure. So we're happy to help. Great. All right. So here they are. Helen's hints,
Okay.
the top
So,
10.
this may be a review for a number of you, but it's always good to review the fundamentals about campaign setup. What, things to think about. Maybe, create your own little checklist. Did I do this? Did I do this? And I always think that, that's a good practice. So, we just want to make sure that of these 10 that you're following these. So
That's right.
you
And
can go
it's
ahead.
it's it's no particular order, right, Helen?
That's
Uh,
correct.
so it assumes that your system's running, and these are checklists throughout the whole process. Okay, here we go.
All right, number one, always have one all-user campaign running at all times and all channels. Because not everyone qualifies for targeted campaign, you want to make sure you've got some all-users campaigns out there. Those are things like all your communications that you want. Hey, we're
Right.
celebrating an anniversary here at the institution. You want people to know about that. You got a shred day going on. You may have an auto loan that you want to run all year. All those evergreen campaigns, they might be good candidates for all users, but just make sure you have one running at all time so that every one of your account holders sees something. So that's important.
Yeah, Helen, let me just add. So, just so you know, there is a uh, internal priority setting, basically, with campaigns. And Helen can add more color perhaps, but if you're targeting an audience, that campaign will show up first for them um, when they log into a session. And then the all user follows after. So it doesn't get cluttered with information that they may already know. It'll start with a campaign where we think that they are needing a product or service, right, Helen?
Mhm.
Okay,
Right.
very good. But you can interrupt that process too. Anyway, go
Okay,
ahead.
number two are product codes. You know, uh, Review your product codes and any unassigned codes. So you can go to any campaign, look at the campaign flyout, go to campaign settings, look at product assignments. You can look down there and see if there's anything in the unassigned bucket. If there is, you need to go um, down to the settings portion of the menu and then go and update those codes. If you're not familiar enough with how to do that, just contact us at support@deeptarget.com. We're going to help you. But the goal is that, periodically you're going to add new products. Like you have a new jumbo CD coming out, or you've got a new special loan, or you're offering a new, like a commercial loan or a business loan that you never offered before. You've got new products that you're offering. Those things, when they come into Deep Target, when your data is uploaded to us, go into the unassigned bucket, waiting to be mapped. And it's always important to get those mapped. So if you look at your management report and you look at the growth grid and you see any numbers down there in that unassigned category, you know that you've got some issue with unassigned codes. So that's just one way that you can kind of troubleshoot that on your own.
Perfect.
The next one's product assignments. So think about this as you're creating your campaign, you're in campaign settings, you're going to go to product assignments. The intent is to assign a group of products or the product to that campaign. This is for products you want to open. If you're running a skip a pay campaign, you don't assign any products. If you're running a shred day campaign, you're not assigning a product. If you're running a HELOC, you want to make sure that you've got your HELOC category assigned. So just take a good look at that, because that's really the importance of how your reporting is more accurate as you get these things set up.
Right.
All channels. So we have some customers who have one vendor that they use for their digital banking. Some of our customers have split vendors, like you have a hybrid system. Their online banking may be with one vendor, the mobile might be another. But make sure you've got all your banners and all your channels, just to make sure that your membership sees everything. We have, some people might just only log in and online. Some people might only look in mobile. So just make sure you've got that in all your channels.
Perfect. And remember, when you're doing your campaign category analytics report, you can alternate the view between, and I'll mention that more in a minute, between both channel views, impressions
Mhm.
combined versus online banking versus mobile, which is pretty eye-opening. as well.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Number five, ad rotation. Ad rotation is important because you want to set an appropriate duration between when ads display. If you have a lot of text on your banners, you want to make sure you've got appropriate time to read that. But also, if you've got animation that you're there, you want to make sure your animation can complete before it rotates to the next one. And be sure you turn on that 3D transition. That gives it's it's a more updated look for your banner ads. So.
Perfect.
Number six, broad mix. We always talk about this. This is your account type coverage. Having a broad mix will give you better results. Don't just limit your campaigns to your current promotions. You want to have your products, your services, the communications to your account holders. You want to have that out there, but you want to prioritize those that are most important for this month or this week or whatever. So you can, you want to make sure that you've got that broad mix and, go for above 50% account type coverage. Now in Deep Target, I think we have 17 different account types. Your institution may not offer all those account types, but you want to max out what you got.
Exactly. We're going to show examples of that too. Perfect.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Then schedule reports. Use the schedule report capability. You can schedule the influence conversion, the campaign category, which is your click report there, and your management report can all be scheduled to be sent to you. Not just one person; it can be sent to a group of people. So if you want the clicks to go to all your branch managers, you can set up that click report to be sent to them. You can include that branch number in that report. When they get it, they can sort by that branch number and they know they know how to follow up with their leads there. So that's really important. So if you don't know how to do this, reach out to us. We can help you do that. Always good idea probably to do your click report either daily in the morning, and that will give you the prior day's clicks, or you can do it weekly. Your management report, we recommend generating that on the second of the month because usually on the first of the month we get all of the data that comes into us. We run some special reports and processes and stuff at night. It's better to have that scheduled on the second or the third of the month.
Perfect. Um, I I had another comment. So everybody should be aware we also have a what we call an analytics API, and that allows you to connect your CRM, your sales tool, directly into Deep Target. So as you get clicks or leads coming in from Deep Target, they can move right over into your CRM so you can have follow-up. So that's we have many of our customers doing that. So it's a fully automated system. So think about that as well. Okay.
And there's an ADA text field. So for every campaign, there's a campaign set in the campaign settings tab. There's a section called campaign description, ADA text field. And be sure you enter some information in there because what is in that field is read out to your disabled members who have screen readers. So that's important to have that capability in there for compliance and everything.
That's right. So it will read. So as they use their screen readers, they hover their mouse over parts of the screen. It will read the selections to them. So you can make it very simple, but you should make sure that this is set up. Okay. Next,
Next one is really important, personalized.
personalize. That's right.
You can we've talked about this the last few months, but you can personalize a number of ways. You can use the quick way, prepend your first name to do the checkbox. It'll always appear at the first part of the text. And then, or you can add other fields to you want to personalize, and they can be inlined inside text. So, don't think, oh, you just have to do text through Deep Target. Maybe you're designing your campaigns, you want to leave room to put, to personalize. You can always add text on top of your graphics. So, if you ever need help with this, reach out to us. And if you are going to use personalization with a field other than that first name, that quick way, you need to get with us because we'll have to give you specific names to include in those square brackets for that personalization.
Perfect. We can't underemphasize how important personalizing ads is in today's world.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Finally,
And the last one, prioritization is important. That's when you want to push a particular campaign to the front of the stack. So think about prioritization and rotation, and number of campaigns all tie into each other, and you may have to tweak it. So you don't want to go in there and prioritize everything you've got, because what'll happen is if somebody goes in and, hey, I'm just going to check my balance, they're only ever going to see that first one or maybe the first two campaigns, because when you prioritize, those are always shown first, and
that's
then it
right.
goes down your stack. So think about prioritizing maybe one or two, and then one or two that somebody can see. And then the others will just come in. I don't want to say at random, they'll go in order, but they'll be able to be seen. So that's important.
Exactly. And uh, so you can have multiple prioritized campaigns if the audiences, you're pretty sure that they are mutually exclusive,
Right.
correct?
Right.
So, anyway, so we could talk to you more about that if you need any assistance. Okay. Helen, that was great. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys need any details of each one of these, Helen's team standing by. We're always happy to help you. You know that Deep Target does free training, which is unheard of in the industry. So take advantage of it if you need any assistance. We'll definitely do that. And then I'll just go ahead and add, we do like to have at least one customer review, if not two, a year, where we come in and sit alongside you and help optimize the system with you, give you ideas and pointers and so forth. So we have several that take good advantage of this, and the results show it. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you, Helen. So just a couple more things. I want to remind you guys that drip campaigns are available now. So if you go into your system, any campaign that you have created, you can have a tiered, if you will, step-by-step process displayed to your account holder. And here's an example. Helen created some ads, four of them, and you would create these inside of a campaign. And then you would go to account settings, I'm sorry, campaign settings, and under this selection, drip campaigns, this type of menu would show up. It actually shows up enable drip campaigns. You check this and then drops this sequence that you can display. Now it'll start one at a time, but what she's done, Helen, in this example, is she said, let's take ad one. And when it's clicked on, um, go to the next ad, which is ad two. Now we're going to do a day timing. Days since viewed, 7. Go to next ad, and 7 and 7. So this is a great example. She talks about over the course of like a month, 30 days, 28 days in this instance, probably, um, following a click, these things will happen. Okay. So you've got these options of when clicked, days since viewed, or on a specific date. You can force the ads to show differently on a date-based setting. And the options are go to next ad or go back to ad one. So um, ultimately, it creates a multitude of options for you. So sometimes you just want the ad to change automatically. Other times you want to drill them down, if you will, in a path. So when they click, you give them an ad that is enticing, certainly, the second ad, and then a third ad, and so forth. So you increase the urgency, or when you get them to click, you might say, "Hey, if you open this consumer loan in the next 30 days, you'll get a special gift or a special prize or whatnot." So think about how you can do this. You're probably doing this already in some capacity in another channel, maybe an email, but uh, we've made it very easy now inside of Deep Target. So we're really
So
excited
one,
about that. Yeah.
so one example, I want to mention David. So, like David mentioned, you can do the journey, getting
Yep.
them, moving them along. Maybe it's on a mortgage type of thing. You want them to learn more as they go along.
That's right.
Another example might be a consumer loan. Maybe it's just you want to show an ad, something different every week. So let's just take, 4 weeks in a month. You're just like, hey, I want to do a consumer loan for the unexpected. So the first week it might be, hey, my air conditioner went out. The second one, maybe my car broke down. The third one might be I need to put braces on my kids' teeth, and so on. So, you just think about different ways that you can get your message out with different graphics.
Perfect. Well, and another great example is onboarding. So you have a new account holder. You can run them through a series of ads based on timing, based on information they want to learn as a new uh, account holder within the first 30 days, within 60 days. If you have offers related to that, that makes perfect sense for them. So anyway, let your imagination go wild. We love this. We know a lot of our customers are looking into it now. So we look forward to sharing some of their strategies here in the future. Okay. All right. So I don't want you to forget about this because this is probably one of the most exciting things uh, coming as well. And it'll be out here in another month or two, campaign recommendations. So this is where we're going to take this scorecard uh, and it's going to change to this, where it's going to show you the top three AI-powered campaign recommendations. Uh, and so it's based on the number of users and potential revenue that you would get from doing this, executing this campaign. You may already have one of these campaigns running, honestly, but it just validates the power of it. And then you can click further, you can click in that card, and it's going to take you to this top level of general recommendations, which will have some indirect opportunities, open a checking account, create a campaign to do that, and so forth. And digital adoption and retention type campaigns. Then the data insights screen over here will show you some information about your account holders and then also the demographics breakdown and might give you a visual of where you might want to deploy other campaigns. So some of these may be directly related. Some of them you might just go, hey, I need to go after maybe a consumer loan. I'm going to go after a millennial generation of them, or I'm going to do a millennial and Gen X. So there's a really great number here to go for, and off you go creating that campaign. And then you can step into each one of the different account types we have, deposit opportunities, loan opportunities, and commercial opportunities, and see all sorts of other top level campaigns that you could deploy and go right into it. So we're really excited about this. Be aware of this when it comes. We're happy to show everybody how it works as well. So let us know how we can help you. Get ready for some exciting stuff. We're real happy about what we can do with the data, and now we're bringing it to the forefront for you guys. Okay. All right. Perfect. So last but not least, case studies. So as a preview to the customer success webinar customer panel discussion in October, these two are doing an incredible job, Lebanon and Levo, and I just wanted to show you their numbers, give you a little look at what they're doing. Lebanon is 512 million assets, 35,000 members. These are a couple shots of their website, which are so fun and exciting. And this is their dashboard. And I'll point out, just as you just pan across it, you see all the green, which is really powerful. But I'm going to take you down here to the published campaigns by account type card, and it shows you they have campaigns covering all but one of the 17 account types that we support, and that's a 94% account type coverage. So earlier, Helen talked about make sure that you do have a broad set of campaigns. Well, they do. In fact, if you squint closely, you'll see they have actually 6 different mortgage campaigns running, targeting different audiences. Wow, that's impressive. So they're doing a great job. So if we look at their campaign category analytics since the beginning of the year, a great set of impressions, and the click-through rates are really high. So literally hundreds of clicks this year so far. And how's that resulted? That's resulted so far this year in 2,586 influenced new accounts from cross-selling. So really powerful and just continues to get better and better.
And I want to
So
mention not just that they have a broad coverage of campaigns, they're using different ways to target too. They're using target by
exactly.
predictive, target by rule. They're
That's
using
right.
all users. They're targeting by list where they have a specific list that's not, from data that's not in the extracts that we get, that they've got their list. So they're using all the ways to target,
That's
and
right.
they're getting great results.
That's right. And so then the management reports, doing outstanding across the board. These are their numbers. You can see all of the new accounts opened per month, all the way down to totaling and estimated revenue, monthly revenue, estimated revenue income. So amazing overall. So great work to Elena and her team there at Lebanon. And then let's take a quick look at Levo, approximately the same size, approximately the same number of members, really fresh looking website, uh, really going well from their engagement. Here's their dashboard, amazing green once again. Also 94%, it's not a typo. This is Levo's federal credit, their dashboard, 94% coverage. Uh, Here's their mix of from the beginning of the year, their campaign category analytics, uh, and literally thousands of clicks since the beginning of the year. So amazing work for them. And I kid you not, 7,138 new accounts influenced from the digital marketing work that they're doing there. Fantastic work. Couldn't be more proud of what they do. They utilize Deep Target, both Elena Lebanon and Jen at Levo. They utilize it fully and get the amazing results of it. And so hats off to them. Great work. And you guys tune in next month and they'll talk about what they do and how they do it. Uh, I think it'd be really exciting for you. Okay. So with that, just a couple more sweeping comments. Don't forget we do managed services. Um, and I think how many do we have? Almost 40 of our customers use
Yep,
us.
yep.
Do us use us to run the system for you to help you through. We also have all sorts of stuff on the YouTube, our Deep Target YouTube account. Uh, and honestly, you guys, we are the premier digital marketing solution out there. We have more capabilities than anyone else, and we offer managed services. So don't forget that. Refer us to a friend. We have tons of customers that have come in through that channel, referring, so we can help success. And don't forget to sign up for the customer success webinar next month. You may already be signed up. We're so excited to have both Elena and Jen join us. So
And David, I want to mention on this too, because this is a different webinar link than the normal.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
send out to everybody, make sure that they're aware of this as well. Okay, so Java Joy, Helen.
Okay, let's
What?
see who's still on the phone on here. Okay, today's winner is Jacob DeVoe out of KSW FCU. So
Way to go,
congratulations.
Jacob! Watch for an email from me. So glad you joined us. I hope everybody had a great set of information learned today on the webinar. Be sure to join us next time. Have a great day, great month. Reach out to us if we can help you in any way. Thank you, Helen.
Bye.
Okay, have a great day. Bye bye.